Just playing the waiting game at this point. Just sitting here in Montclair outside the place. Show you what we're dealing with. Got trucks all the way down the street on both sides. If you can look in that mirror there, there's trucks behind me, in front of me, beside me, down the street. They're everywhere. So there. So I'm just basically playing the waiting game. I was supposed to deliver at 3 o'clock, and that's when they opened. I got here a little before that, and I got here about an hour early. So I waited a while, and then they called me after about an hour of sitting out here on the street, and they told me that they were going to have to reschedule, and they're rescheduling a lot of people, and they've got more drivers here than what they can handle to unload and load. They can only take like 20 some loads, and they've got 40 some drivers out here, or whatever they said. I imagine, obviously not everybody's here, because there's definitely not 40 trucks sitting out here, but there's a lot of trucks out here. Every place there can be a truck to not cover up an entrance to another business, there is a truck sitting there, and about a third to half of them are Sear England trucks. So I am just sitting here, but after they told me they were going to reschedule, I went over to the Colton yard and went in there and got this paper to fill out for the power inverter in purchase and installation. And it's a total of $545, and they're going to take out $62.08 each pay period. So, and the inverter is the personal property of the driver. It is the driver's responsibility to take the inverter from the tractor if leaving the tractor. So, I got to fill this thing out. They told me it was a 2,000 watt inverter. This is a 3,000 watt that I got here. They won't put this in. I got to figure out how to get to a Harbor Freight and return it while I still can. I think I only have so much time, and I hope that time is not passed. Otherwise, I don't know what to do about this $280 inverter that I got sitting here. Don't know. But I got that. I'll fill that out, and I'll go over there first thing tomorrow. Try to get in there and get the inverter installed before I get put on my next load, and then hopefully I'll be able to start using this microwave. So that's what's going on with that. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get in here and get unloaded, but I'm going to chill overnight. There's lights down there in that parking lot. Cops going in there. Don't know. Don't know what's going on. But if you look, something going on down there. Trying to hold the phone steady so you guys don't get jostled around too much, but it's hard to hold a zoomed in camera steady. Probably no big deal. I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't look like too big of a deal. Whatever, not a big thing. Doesn't look like it's any big deal there. Whatever. So hopefully tomorrow I'll get an inverter in this truck. I'll go back to that Sierra England yard over in Colton, which wasn't that far of a drive from here. I went over there. It's a pretty big facility as far as I could tell. I didn't really go past other than the pulling in the entrance, the security guard showing my license to the camera, and then pulling into the garage where you pull in when you first enter. And I talked to one of the mechanics, and he gave me the lowdown and told me you probably wouldn't be able to do anything today. So probably tomorrow maybe I can get in there and get an inverter put in. And then hopefully before I get on to my next load and go over and pick something up. So we'll see. I'm hoping I get unloaded tonight and still have just enough drive time to get over to the Colton yard and have a place to park to be able to get an inverter in and get scheduled to get an inverter put in. Hello from Waynesville, Missouri. All right, cool. I'm just chilling out basically in the LA area of California, Montclair, California to be exact. Hoping to get unloaded. I was supposed to be unloaded at 3 o'clock, and ain't nobody getting unloaded. There's a whole bunch of us sitting out here on the side streets, so just hanging out. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on because I'm going to go back and relax and whatever and chill out. But I just hope I can get this other inverter returned. Otherwise, I'm gonna, if not, I'll keep that inverter, replace the 2000 watt inverter for that one. But I gotta see, because they might have a special kind of fuse or something on that other inverter that won't be big enough for this one. So I don't know how that all works. I really don't. I'm not an electronical like type of person, so I don't know if I'm taking a risk of starting a fire or something if I try doing that. You drive Hot Shot for Bass Pro? That was, yeah. Imagine it was. What, like boats or they all that stuff? Did you deliver all the ATVs and boats and pontoons and all that crap, or was it just what all did you deliver? Probably did a variety of stuff. I was not tired until about 1 minute ago. All of a sudden, I am getting all sorts of tired out of nowhere. And I was not tired. Until just now. Now that I know I'm going to be sitting for a while, all of a sudden my body's telling me to go to lay down. I will be doing that here in a few minutes. I'm going to hang out for a little while. I know I'm not going to be getting to the dock anytime soon. It'll probably be at least several hours. May not be till morning time. So I might as well get some sleep. So I might as well I don't know if I can do this or not. All right. I'm officially on my 10-hour break. And I probably will get one. Probably won't have to do anything. Oh, I will. I will definitely stay frosty. I'll get back here and relax and watch some TV. I've been practicing my Spanish on Duolingo. Getting back into that again. I just finished all the seasons of Breaking Bad again. And I don't know what I'm going to watch next. But I'm going to go back here and chillax here in a minute. And hope I get a phone call the next couple hours, get unloaded, because then I can head over to the Colton yard and wait to get an inverter. Peak and blinders. Peaky? Oh, Peaky. What is that? Where do you find that at? Is that on Netflix, Hulu, Prime, or where's that at? Mob movie? Yeah. I could look for it. Yeah. Well, hope everybody's out there doing well. Netflix and Hulu. I'll have to look for it. So it is going to be a boring night waiting to get unloaded. It probably won't get unloaded till morning. Sounds like they're not going to touch hardly any of us until morning. So they got my phone number. They'll call me. I've got my... It might be a freebie movie too. Okay. I've got my internet deal here from T-Mobile. And I got to figure out what to do with my speaker. I need to find a couple of screws and screw this puppy in. So I stopped fighting this with my cord from my CB. Need to get this stuffed on in there. Yep, this is the load to California I'm in. I'm there. I was about an hour early. And I'm just playing the waiting game. They overbooked. They got 50 million trucks here and they only got room for so many. And I'll probably have to wait till tomorrow. But I've been over to the Colton yard already after they told me they were going to reschedule everything. Can't get hold of anybody. It's here in England on the phone. I got this form to fill out for a 2,000 watt power inverter. And then I got to figure out how to return this 3000 watt one. I got to get to a Harbor Freight somewhere soon. Hopefully it isn't too late. And I don't know if I can, once I get that 2000 watt inverter, if I can swap out that 2000 watt with this 3000 watt easily. I don't know if there's going to be a special kind of fuse that will only work for the 2000, or if you have to get a special fuse deal for a 3000. I have no idea how this stuff works. I just know that they're going to drill a hole behind my seat in the floor, bring these cords up through the floor, and hook that power inverter up right behind my seat. I was looking at how they did it at another England driver's truck, and I don't know why they put it behind the driver's seat and don't make it so that they run those cords over to that side where everything's at, so that the cords from your devices will go in there. I'm going to ask them that when I'm there to see if they can't put it on that side, because it makes no sense not to have the inverter on that side, because that's where my microwave and TV and refrigerators are going to be at. So that should be where everything should be at. So we'll see what happens. I'll go over there tomorrow and try to get the inverter in, and I'll call them first thing in the morning to let them know that as soon as I get unloaded, I'm heading over to the Colton yard to try to get an inverter put in, and to see if they can't get some sort of appointment situation taken care of. And then as soon as I get that in, to hopefully have me scheduled to get on a load like right after that, hopefully. But the way things work these days, chances are I'll be sitting around. So it's just the way it goes. Sucks. Not really anything going on other than playing the waiting game again. So, alright guys, well that's pretty much yeah, they do make longer cables, but I saw when I was getting this inverter at Harbor Freight, they had 3-foot and 6-foot cables that you could buy. They had like an installation kit like thing you could buy to do it yourself, but I chose not to pay the extra $40 for the cables. I had it with me, and then I put it back. I got just the inverter because I was hoping that they would have everything. So I don't know. I just hope I can find a Harbor Freight that I can get to return this. If I'm extremely lucky, maybe I can get somebody to give me a ride to Harbor Freight tomorrow, because I'm sure they got them in Los Angeles area here. And if I can get somebody to give me a ride, I'm going to have my phone on me. I have a receipt, an emailed receipt in my email for this. So I don't know. Otherwise I'm gonna have to wait till I get home in July. I hope that's not too long, and that they'll take it at the Harbor Freight in Des Moines. And when I get home, I got to figure out what's going on with my van. I think it's just a fuse. I think I popped a fuse with my other CB situation because I left it plugged in and I thought I drained the battery, but I don't think it's the battery. I think the battery did get drained, but I think I popped a fuse somehow as well. So yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much all, folks. I'm just gonna jump back here and relax and wait for a phone call that probably won't come till in the morning, and hopefully they don't try to put a load on me before I can go do that inverter situation. But first thing in the morning, I'm going to call my contact and let her know that as soon as I get unloaded here, I want to head straight to the Colton yard and try to get an inverter put in. And if it's possible for her to make an appointment with the shop there to get me in, that would be awesome if they can do that, so I know I can get in and I'm not struggling for them to just fit me in somewhere. Because then I could be there all day and lessen my chances of being able to get on a load and get out of town and get going somewhere else. I'd be kind of curious to see where I go again, to see if I'm picking up at that can place again and going back to Busky and Houston again, or if I'm going to be going somewhere else. So I don't know. So, alright guys, I'm going to jump off here and I'm going to go relax and just thought I'd give you guys an update of what's going on. Not much. Just out here with all these other trucks. So I'll show you guys again real quick. Got a Seringland in front of me, one to the left. There's a couple behind me. There's all these other trucks waiting around, waiting to get unloaded. If you look in that mirror, you can see there's several trucks yet over there. So, yeah, we're not getting it. I'm not getting unloaded tonight probably. It's probably going to be tomorrow. They're going to start getting trucks in. So I might as well just go relax and kick it. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow after I get my inverter put in. If I get it put in, I'll give you an update. So thanks guys. I'm going to go relax. I just thought I'd give you guys an update. And probably going to go do some sleeping, watching some TV, practicing some Spanish on Duolingo, play my games, just do whatever and just relax and see what happens. If by some miracle they call me sometime tonight to go into the dock and get unloaded, I'll do that, but I'll doubt if they wait too long, I'm not going to be able to drive over to the Colton yard, but I'm hoping that they do, because if I can get over there tonight and be waiting until first thing in the morning, then I can get that inverter in. Hopefully right in the morning I'll be able to get in line, and hopefully there's not a whole lot of people in line to get stuff done and I can get an inverter put in right away. So that's pretty much all that's going on. Thanks guys, thanks for coming by and hanging out, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.